Slurply derp, my G's. I've been up very, very early this morning, and I was lying in bed, sort of trying to wake myself up, and I was thinking about already an idea for a video for you guys. I thought I'd get this one up and out for you nice and early to start your week, and just a bit of a gentle, friendly reminder, a little mix down advice. One of the best things that helped me through my production journey. The production journey. We're all on a journey, aren't we? All on a journey. Yeah, it's the fact that you should really, and no matter what, especially in drum and bass, you want to really start loud and finish loud with your mix down, with your levels. What I'm here to do on YouTube is to unlearn everything that you've learned from all of the other YouTubers. I don't say that to be disrespectful to any other YouTubers. There's loads of great information out there, but there are some videos online that will actually not be that practical for you in terms of advice with mix downs. And it's just, from my experience, is the idea of starting loud is just so helpful, because if you think about it, if you have this concept in mind where you need to have let's your drums down at -4 and everything down at -4 or -8 or whatever, especially the loud parts of your track, what you're going to find out is that when you bring all of your levels up to that finished volume, you're going to have to sort of redo your whole mix down again, because you won't have had that red line pressure. You won't have had that close to the finishing pressure on the need to make those last minute adjustments. If you start right at the beginning getting your volumes high, then you build your foundation off of that. And so it's quite simple, really. It doesn't have to be complicated, but all you have to do is put a clipper on your master, and I can do a separate video about why exactly I use a clipper and explain it exactly. But if you just trust me, all you got to do, put a clipper on your master, so nothing is going to hit above 0, and take something like your drums, for example, because they're supposed to be pretty damn loud and powerful in drum and bass, right? Let's take our drums. We'll put a clipper on our drum bus as well. So let's say you got all your drums in a bus. You've got a clipper on there. And now we're just going to put on a gain plugin. And we're going to actually push them up as loud as they sort of go. And we'll look at the volume readout here. We're still at -1.5. Now we've pushed them up 3.7 dB, and now we've hit 0. Okay, so now we're kind of teetering on exact 0, but we can redline them further, and because the clipper's on, it's still going to be at 0. So let's push them up a bit more. And all I'm listening to is the dynamics and the sound quality. And if the dynamics are still intact, the sound quality is still intact, I can still push them further and get an actual even louder perceived volume. Even though the readout's still 0, the perceived volume is going to increase. And we're always talking about the perceived volume to get that's what we're looking for. So my kick sort of starts to fall apart around 5 dB, especially at 6. Yeah, at 7 it's really sort of starting to distort. But I had a good little grace period between 3 and 4 somewhere where I could boost them sort of over the red line, So there we go. I've set my drums up at that volume, and yeah, so they're really, really sort of as loud as they'll go while still being clean. And now I've got a perfect foundation where I know that's sort of my limit for how they can, how loud they can go, and I can base the rest of my mix down around that. And yeah, so I've started high in volume. I can produce the whole track high. I can know where I've got space in the mix, where I haven't, where I need to make adjustments, and I'm doing it all at the really at least close to a high finished volume, so that all of the details are instantly revealed from the minute I start producing a track. And you might say, well, what about leaving room for the mastering engineer? It's quite simple. You just produce at the high volume from start to finish, and then at the end, when you need to need to get your track mastered, you simply bring the volume down and then send it off to them. That's going to be perfectly fine. And then what you've done is you've created and produced a whole track at high volume, so you know exactly where the little pockets of space are and where you haven't got space, and you save yourself so much more time, and you're going to really just get that track just slamming on all cylinders. And I pray the Lord is going to bless you all in your music production journey this week. I'll be back very soon. Today I'm going to try and get some more videos up. I'm just going to go for a little swim and I'll be back. But have a great start to your week. Much love.